Yeah. So, all right, 8 o'clock. The special meeting of the Board of Trustees to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. As you know, we opened the bids for the Elm Street sidewalk replacement. This is from both sides of the street, from Pioneer to Susquehanna. And the low bid is Dianich Excavating Inc. for $229,800. So I move that we approve the low bid. Second by Joe, all in favor? Aye. Related to that, we need to move from streets reserve $229,800. So do you want to make that motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second by Hannah. All in favor?
Aye.
And as it was mentioned previously, these are all in New York State, et cetera, reimbursables. So we will get reimbursed for that, and at that time, put it back in Streets Reserve. There were emails going around last week for a donation in memory of former Senator James Seward, and there was kind of an email consensus on a donation to Helios, but we wanted to make that formally here. Is there an emotion and an amount?
Okay. Make a motion that we approve the donation.
Yeah, $100. That's the amount that we will.
$100.
Is that the motion made by George, second by Hannah, all in
I
favor?
have a discussion point that I raised last night in an email following a discussion with Margaret about money donation of public property. And the issue is about a constitution prohibiting charitable contributions, as I understand it. I've asked Margaret, it's Article 1, Article 8, Section 1, I believe. And, there's a clear purpose in local governments really favoring certain interests or special interests, either they are charitable. In nature, I have the highest regard for Senator Seward's service and want to honor his memory. I was going to
Okay. It's an interesting thing. If you, for instance, made a donation to the village, it is tax deductible. We do, yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, I know.
There is authority for villages and other municipalities and organizing such to receive donations, charitable donations, and we do that frequently,
Yeah.
except at venture, kiosk, this is donation of essentially taxpayer funds, and there is a prescription against that, as I read it in the Constitution, and I just stumbled on this because of the underlying review.
So I'm just Googling now.
Yeah.
And my AI says that it prohibits villages from giving or lending money to individuals, private corporations, or associations.
Well, that is not to say public entity. The Constitution, well, I looked it up as well. I think we need an opinion about this. Or whatever the decision is to proceed, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I'm quickly looking to, I've heard this before. I know the village certainly has in the past. We've essentially made donations to organizations within the village in the past. I know historically. Yeah.
There is an exception, although it's not well defined, if you are promoting something in the governmental interest. But, for example, that means we should be able to donate to CLA associations you know, we would protect our water supply. We could donate to gun control organizations to protect the health and safety of our children. But I don't think we are headed in that direction. So,
Well, I will tell you that I feel very comfortable about this donation. It's $100 out of our $4 million donation. I would like to proceed with it.
you take a legal opinion about this in our motion?
I read that before, but I also recall in my years on the board that we have done it, and there was an opinion that if there was a line item it could be taken from, and the line item I would take it from is the Board of Trustees line. And the reason for that is if someone visited, like when Delgado visited and we gave him cookies from Snyder, that can come out of that line.
And that's not a charitable contribution, that's part of our.
Right, but there's somewhat discretionary funds, those.
We do not have discretion to do things that are prescribed by our Constitution. We do not have that authority. So the question is, where does this fall?
So Jim, would you be comfortable with the motion if it were contingent upon a legal opinion from the village attorney?
I'd like a reasoned opinion about it, because everything I read is that there is not authority to do it, so.
Do you want
How about this, that we amend the motion to make a $100 donation to Helios in memory of former Senator James Seward upon receipt of legal counsel. And if it is determined that this is illegal, 7 of our board members will contribute accordingly to the village to cover this donation. I personally have already given.
No, I understand that. Let's separate our private giving from our public function.
Is there a second for my motion? I just want to know if there's a
There's a motion
second.
on the table right now.
I said we would amend it, so are you willing to amend it? Is there a second to that motion?
I am just wondering if this is too much trouble, if there's another way that we can remember Senator Seward.
It's too much trouble.
Was this morning, but he was a big contributor, not contributor, but supporter of Double Day Field. Is there something that we can do to support his memory at the field, or that's not donating to another entity that's like?
Issue populations, we've done that in many situations where they're well received and worthwhile. This is just a public funding question.
Right,
All right, so what I'm finding, the constitutional prohibition of gifts itself contains another important exception. It talks about the exceptions for it. That essentially, we can give gifts even to sort of non-contiguous municipalities if it's for something. That's one exception. And then it says the constitutional prohibition of gifts itself contains another important exception. Payments or reduced rates can be provided to the poor and infirm without being in violation of the prohibition against gifts. For example, reduced utility rates or reduction in tax payments. Local governments are not prohibited from serving as a conduit to transfer federal funds. This is federal. I'm trying to find something a little more low-key. So the idea is no, so there's no approval of this.
well, I think just to add simply to George's motion, contingent upon a legal opinion.
That's what I put in the amended motion.
But then you put more out.
Okay. Okay, so no, okay, all right, so, okay, just amend and,
Make a motion to amend, contingent upon legal opinion from the village attorney.
okay, $100.
$100.
And I'll second that. All in favor? All opposed? No. Okay. All right. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah, the film permit. So, as I mentioned, that the Hall of Fame was contacted by a Korean company, which is doing a whole program on baseball and for their country, for their teams, and they're working closely with the Hall of Fame. And they will be in town, from what I understand, Thursday and Friday of next week. And would like to, and will be filming at Doubleday. They are aware that they will need certain permits. They submitted already a drone permit, and that has been approved by the village office. They are a film company from Daejeon, Korea. It's the KBO, Korea's major league, is creating a Korean Baseball Hall of Fame to open in 2026, and they're working with a broadcast company to produce a 1-hour program for television about how Cooperstown keeps the spirit of baseball alive through a unique atmosphere that includes the Hall of Fame, Doubleday Field, Main Street shops, and youth baseball tournaments. The goal of this program is to help create interest in what their upcoming Hall of Fame could generate locally in Daejeon County. So we now do have this new film permit. When I heard just like yesterday that they would be doing that, I asked that our new film permit be
Yeah,
provided.
so could we authorize the mayor on behalf of the board of trustees to approve the film permit for this particular event contingent upon receipt of all fees and compliance with all film permit requirements?
Second.
Second, all right, any questions? All in favor? Thank you, thank you. Now I do think that's it, unless anybody has any business before us.
Which chamber is that?
Hi, Richard. No, we're good.
He can't vote by phone.
Bye.
All right, then, thank you so much for all coming in to work on this.
Thank you.